This is the book of Psalms. Sorry, first I would like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashmi Shah Bahashim Harokakwadash Mamoth. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, and honors to the elder of the Lions State Capra Har 1. And shalom to you, brothers and sisters. Let's choose pushing the truth with sincerity. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. A song of Psalm of Asaph. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So I bring this out because of that, of the enemy continuously having crafty counsel against us. Because no matter how good we do, no matter how long we hold a reputable status within whatever we're doing, a proven track record, whether we be innocent, whether we walk a certain way, talk a certain way, whether they feel like they know us, whether they know what we've been through, and they could talk about what we've been through. No matter what that is, they still do it continuously. And they're going to keep continuously doing it. And that's why this song was sung. Because our enemies continuously to make the crafty counsel against us in a way that we have no control over. The only one that has the control is Yahweh Bashim Shah. And they, verse 4, they said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And they did that. They tried to do that, at least. They tried to, well, what they tried to do was take a people from one side of the earth, bring them to another side of the earth, to a different continent, strip them of beliefs, a way of living, a language, identity, history, and then indoctrinated them to give them a sense or to give them the belief that they were like animals, right? Giving them the belief like they are like animals, counted them not as a whole person, but treated them just like you would treat elk, like deer, or like an experiment, like cattle. And then once they felt that the use for those people were no longer valuable in the sense to where they know they were, and that's what they try to say. They try to say that they weren't valuable anymore because of the cotton gin. No, they weren't valuable anymore because they was getting their ass whooped. So they stopped it. Stopped the hard workingness and the indoctrination of them being less than a person. And what happened after that? They gave them somewhat privileges, more privileges that they didn't have, to try to make their own way, to try to find their own identity. So they just try to do all that. And what did that lead to? It led to us trying to figure stuff out on our own. And they knew all of that was constructed by these devils. All of it was constructed. It was constructed, and from there, what they did was put things into place to further the elevation of these people. Verse 5, for they have, Psalms 83:5, for they have consulted together again with one consent, they are confederate against thee. So all of them, even the other minorities, as they like to say, even the other ones that was poor with these people. You know what I'm saying? All of them came against Jeshurun, man, against Ariel. Everyone did. They put stores in the communities. Some of them introduced drugs. A lot of them introduced harmful substances. A lot of them were prejudiced against our people, against Jeshurun. And then whenever they see something like because what that did was that caused us to really see that continue to open the veil of who the devil is. Not was, but is, and still currently is. Esau, Edom. All of this is going down into the nations that were. Now, let me get this one. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 93, verse 1. That's not it. 91. Something like it. This is Psalms 91 and verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. So that's who we put our trust in. The Most High Yahweh and his son Yahushua. Because putting your trust in this devil, giving them even a little bit of doubt, you're gonna be left without a hand. You shake hands, that same hand you tried to shake the hand with the devil, man, the devil gonna try to take it off and monetize it. That's the thing that's what the thing is with this devil, man. It's nothing righteous in him. Can't be. It can't be. I'm not saying all of them, but a true Edomite, yeah, man. Because a lot of them know the truth, and some of them agree with us, but a lot more of them know the truth and disagree, and even more, some of them are ignorant. But we're going to put our trust into him. It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. Right? He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So the Lord is going to protect us. He's going to protect us from all the wiles of the devil. He's also going to perfectly succor us with his angels, with his chariots. And I just did a previous lesson on that. But he's going to completely protect us against the wiles of the devil. Every plan that they have set up, every bio warfare or anything that they have cooking or will try to cook, it's not gonna touch our dwelling, because the Lord sees, the Lord knows what these devils are saying in secret. The Lord knows the plans that these devils have from us being taken as a nation, stripped of our culture and our power and our first love, and having that taken away. The Lord seen that. The Lord knew that. He see everything that this devil does. Because the devil don't think anybody sees him. That's not true. So from all of that, everything that this devil has said against us, man, the Lord is going to stop it. He's going to protect us. And the Lord is going to give us the ability to fight back. And that ability to fight back is through this. Through the teachings. Through going out and doing the Lord's will. Prophesying. Giving judgments to this devil. Everything, man. The whole nine. Everything, man. So, to make this long, I know I only grab 2 chapters, but let me see. I'm gonna grab this. No, Hosea. Which one is it? Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground. So the same devil, man, he's so prideful. He's so prideful, man. He'll do everything in his power to try to promote demonocracy, try to imperialize throughout the 4 corners of the earth, set up different types of garrisons all over the earth in the name of military might. And even in their home, even in America, which isn't really even their home, what they'll do, they'll allow people to come over, but be prejudiced towards them. And the people that came over here by force, they're prejudiced to them until this day with no rhyme or reason that they can comprehend. At least we know the reason why they feel this way. So that's what they say in their heart, man. They have these councils, these secret meetings, all these inner society meetings, or these inner fraternity meetings, just to work out a way to oppress people even more. So, but I'm gonna leave it at that. But I hope this was edifying to those